Hello everyone, it's Ray. I'm wearing a big red bright shirt today that my daughter gave me for my birthday that I celebrated earlier this month. They know that in dress I am normally very conservative, but I'll break with tradition because my daughter gave it to me. But as conservative as I am in my dress, if you've watched some of my videos, you know that I'm very liberal in my political views. And liberals, I think, love people. I love you. I do. We like to try to stop suffering wherever we find it. I often hear people who are discussing this say that they don't want to use their tax dollars for this or that, or to help out someone who got themselves in a bind, or whatever the reason. And you would think that they were pulling that cash out of their pocket and handing it to the person needing help. If we were to look at the numbers of Americans who pay taxes, and how much from each individual would go towards helping anyone, it would be a fraction of a dollar. It's really not even worth arguing the point. I mentioned that I celebrated a birthday this month, and I calculated that that was 17,908 days that I've been on this planet. And I started jotting down things that I've learned about people. Primarily, I've learned that people are pretty funny. I was shopping the other day with my daughter, and this man walked up to me and he said, "Are you following me?" And I said, "Do I know you?" And he responded that he had seen me at the Rite Aid earlier. I had been there. And he recognized me by my Mets hat. I said, "Oh, I didn't recognize you." So he says to me, "Do you want to know what Mets means?" I said, "Sure." He said, "Most every teammate is Spanish." Now, why this individual thought that I would find that funny is beyond me. But I just turned to my daughter and said, "Hmm?" Excuse me. We just walked away. People are funny because I found that they like to argue. They might say it's a discussion, exchange of views, but basically they just like the argument part. It really doesn't matter if they're right or wrong. There must be some thrill associated with stressing your point vigorously and saying it loudly that gets people going, because I found that many people, not you of course, but many people love the argument more than anything else. I was watching C-SPAN this morning, and they had a call-in show. I like watching C-SPAN because normally they'll have two phone lines for people of differing opinion to voice their views, and they do it in a nice, calm manner, and the hosts don't argue with the people. They just hear them out and move on to the next person. Well, today they were talking about Walmart's decision to have signs in Spanish in predominantly Spanish neighborhoods. To me, that's a shrug. Okay. But to the number of people who were calling, they were so irate. It was as if we were saying, "You may not speak English in Walmart," which clearly is not what they were saying. They weren't going to take down the English signs, so I really cannot put my mind around what the big deal is. whenever there's a discussion on immigration, I know people will want to say that when their forefathers came that they learned to speak English right away. That's not really true. There have been accommodations made by the government to have forms in other languages prior generations from different language countries, and it's just not out there a lot, but we have done that before. This is just the latest wave. It's really not a big deal. It won't hurt the country at all. What else did I have? Oh, as I said, I'm left-leaning in most of my views. You know, gay marriage, check, no problem. End the death penalty, pro-choice. You know, gun control, cool, I'm for it. Right on down the line. And I came to most of these conclusions because it's not my job. It's not my job to tell you what to do. It's not my job to tell anyone what to do. I am not the boss of you. So if I learned anything in my 17,908 days, it's that if I had the job of telling you what to do, I would quit.